And now, a new dimension in Christian radio. You've been in touch. Grace to you has even been extended. You've anchored your soul. You've been walking through the Bible. You've even felt like something good was about to happen. And now it has. First Baptist Church, Bloopers and Practical Jokes.
I was so glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord.
That was the First Baptist Church Choir and Rhythm section under the direction of music director Joe Mr. Enthusiasm Demarest. Today, in the radio debut of the First Baptist Church Bloopers and Practical Jokes, we will take an up-close and personal look at each member of the pastoral staff, as well as moments from the past. But right now, let's listen to a number by the First Baptist Church Choir and Rhythm section, already in progress.
He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He will not let you fall. He is never weary, and he will not let you.
Oh, the First Baptist Church Choir and Rhythm section. And now let's meet the main man at the FBC Bloopers and Practical Jokes, Bishop Charles F. Keene. Bishop Keene is seeking to make his million by selling recordings of the Old and New Testament on tape. Move over, Alexander Scorby. Here's Bishop Keene.
Now in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, allow me please to read it verse 13. Watch ye, stand fast in the faith. Quiet you like men, be strong. Let all things be done with charity. I beseech you, brethren, you know the house of Stephanus, that it is the first fruits of Achaia, and that they have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
You know I've already bought my cassette. Bishop Keene is also a lover of animals, and in the tradition of King Solomon, who used beasts as object of illustration, so does Bishop Keene.
Not making any progress? You Christianity got this kind of, if you like I don't know if it's a Jerubbaal or a Jeroboam, but whatever that thing is that runs around the cage, is that kind of how you feel? Just a lot of activity, not getting anywhere.
Although kind to animals, occasionally he takes cracks at those less fortunate. Here, he belittles Tim Lee by joking about his height.
Brother Lee certainly casts a large shadow.
The music minister at First Baptist Church Bloopers and Practical Jokes is Elder Joe Demarest. Joe suffered a troubled childhood, which makes him take out his frustrations on friends and family. At age 13, little Joe was involved in a farming accident, in which his head was caught in the family rice picker. As a result, he has been unable to sit down. He must stand for the rest of his life. So he takes it out on the First Baptist Church congregation by always making them stand for every single song. On one rare occasion, Joe allowed the congregation to remain seated. They were so overcome with joy and emotion they immediately broke out into song. The next member of the illustrious pastoral staff is the Most Reverend Donald Fuzzy Wuzzy Melton. With that winsome smile and dashing personality, you would think that he has no problems, no bitterness. But this member of the First Baptist Church, Bloopers and Practical Jokes, is seething with resentment. Because when given opportunity, he takes cheap shots at Bishop Keene by making reference to his physical proportions.
He's still becoming a stronger, stouter Christian every day.
Another member of the pastoral staff at First Baptist Church Blooper and Practical Jokes is Father Carroll on roller skates McDonald. Roller skates has taken after Bishop Keene in that he also is a lover of animals. One Sunday morning while Bishop Keene was gone, roller skates filled in and tried to show the congregation that he also could preach as good as Bishop Keene by using animal illustrations.
One preacher said, I don't know if it was a preacher or who it was, said, sow a thought and you'll reap an action. Sow an action and you'll reap a habit. Sow a rabbit. You sow a rabbit, I don't know what you'll reap.
Bishop Keene is credited with saying that we are all made from the same mud.
Hence, he named his only son Gary Feel Like a Dirt Clod Keene. Dirt Clod serves as youth pastor at First Baptist Church Bloopers and Practical Jokes. He also is blessed with the Alexander Scorby-style pronunciation that his father possesses.
I will say this, I've had a lot of obstacles to overcome in my life. And so I have an idea that this is just one more of them.
The last man on the totem pole at First Baptist Church Bloopers and Practical Jokes is George Prinzing IV.
George Prinzing IV? What kind of a name is that? Where in the world is George Prinzing IV at? Where? You're getting me dizzy rolling around in circles over here. George Prinzing IV.
Bishop Keene was looking for a man who would run the Sunday school, junior church, do the bulletin, mow the lawn, scrub the latrines, drive Ernest Scarf around. He took the advice of Bruce Cummins on which man would do that job.
A bus to teach a class, to sing in the choir, let somebody else do it. Let George do it. I've never figured out who George is.
And now, right before we hear from some moments from the past, let's hear the First Baptist Church Blooper and Practical Joke Orchestra as they play the pastor's personal favorite.
Look at those guys! Grateful, grateful devotion we bring. In grateful devotion, a tribute we bring. Praise your name. Grateful, grateful devotion we bring. It's always the same. Bless your name and praise you all the love you do. Grateful, grateful devotion we bring. Bless your name and the praises we sing. Praise God. Grateful, grateful devotion we bring. Grateful, grateful devotion, all a tribute we bring. I'm thinking of good vibration. Grateful, grateful devotion, all a tribute we bring. He's giving me exhortation. Grateful, grateful devotion, all a tribute we bring.
And now, some old favorites of the FBC Blooper and Practical Jokes.
But if I were to ask you to tell me the name of the giant David fought, you would quickly say David.
Also, the beloved A.T. Humphreys, known for his soul-stirring music and his uncanny memory of song lyrics.
Let's forget about ourselves and magnify his name. Let's worship. Come on, everybody, sing it now. we have learned about ourselves and magnify his name. Let's worship him. Everybody, let's forget about ourselves and concentrate your name. Let's worship Christ the Lord. Worship him, Christ the Lord.
But the all-time favorite is Carl, Pierce Your Ears for Free, Hatch.
Oh, they must be angels. 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 Oh, without a preacher in my home, they must.
Well, thanks for joining us. And you keep in mind that you don't need to be in touch. You don't need Grace to You. You don't need to anchor your soul. You don't even need to walk through the Bible. Because now you have FBC bloopers and practical jokes.